Good afternoon. Let's see if anybody's going to watch this or not. Okay, anyway, I'm Stephen Rowlands. I've been a trance healer, a trance medium, and a demonstrating spiritualist platform medium for the past 39 years. And I've written a book of poetry. And I would like to share that with you all. My book is titled Reflections, and it's available on Amazon UK, and it's a collection of all my poetry plus spirit teachings. And I wrote my first poem when I was 30 years old, and this is a full collection of my poetry, and it's taken me 31 years to write. As you can see, it's got a naked lady on the front with a sword. She represents the Lady of the Lake. I used to call my spiritual teacher the Lady of the Lake, so I wanted to put a reference to my spiritual teacher on there. Not that I ever saw my spiritual teacher naked, but there you go. Like I said, there's about 100 poems in this book, and I would like to read some of them to you, okay, if that's okay. Most of the poems are written on my on photographs that I've taken, so it's not only my poetry, it's a book of my photography as well. And oh, hi Millie B. All right, long time no see. I'm just going to talk and read some poetry about my book, Reflections, and it's available on Amazon UK if anybody wants to buy it. It's in Kindle format, paperback format, and hardback format. I'm well, Millie. I hope all's good with you. I would like to read to you the first poem that I ever wrote. Okay, and it's a poem called I Am Me. Yeah, I haven't seen you on Zoom. Okay, but I should really I should really send you my Zoom details when I'm demonstrating on Zoom. Okay, but yeah, will do. Right, anyway, I wrote this poem, I Am Me, because everybody's got their own ideas about us, haven't they? And 95% of them ideas are usually untrue, or we think they're untrue. And this was the first poem I've ever wrote, so I'm going to read it to you, to Millie B, if I may. And it's told, I Am Me. Some people say I'm lazy. Some people say I'm crazy. Some fear, some hold me dear. After all, I am me. He has cut his hair. He does not care. He would not dare. After all, I am me. He has put on weight. He is always late. He has lost weight. After all, I am me. He thinks too much. He drinks too much. After all, I am me. I know who I am now. It's all in the past. Today you still cannot grasp that I am becoming me. Look at yourselves, and as you delve, you will find the God who knows me. Who are you? And I hope you enjoyed that poem, Millie. Right, I would like to continue because I am unashamedly promoting my book of poetry titled Genesis. I'd like to read you the next poem, which is Alive, and that photograph was taken. Oh, I'll see if I can help you, Millie. Right. I wrote this poem Alive. The photograph was taken when I was on honeymoon with my wife in Corfu. Okay. Right, Millie B. The Kindle version is £3. The paperback version is £7. and the hardback, which this is £15. Okay, but in this one you get all the coloured photography and stuff like that. Okay, I should imagine the Kindle version's got the coloured photography in it. Anyway, I wrote this poem alive because I was really sort of like questioning myself. I'm a great oh, that's brilliant, Millie. Thank you. Reflections on Amazon UK by Stephen Rowlands, of course. And I was really, I'm a big believer in self-expression and how we should express ourselves. And I was questioning how I could express myself for the future. And out of that come the poem Alive. The genesis of creation gave life to all things known and unknown. I am alive, so I am creation, universal and eternal. I am ready to put creation to the test. What is real life? Anything I want life to be. Surely the creation of creation is truth. I hope you like that one, Millie. Here's a poem that I think will inspire you, Millie. Please keep chatting because I think it would help this live a lot if we have a bit of conversation between us, Millie. I wrote this poem and it's titled Be Still. And this was inspired to me by my spirit guide, Jerome, who's a Franciscan monk. And he gave me this poem to share. Okay. Be still as the candle flame within the peace of the moment. Gain strength in your truth. Your world may change. The truth of your eternal spirit will never change. Be still. As the storms of life pass over you and the sun rises again. Okay, and there it is, Millie. All right. Okay. Let's think of another one. There's two poems I'd like to read to you. Again, this was inspired by my spirit guide, Jerome. I will tell you the story behind it. And I used to run a development circle, spiritual development circle at Woking Spiritualist Church. And I had to go back working full time. So I handed over the circle to the lovely medium, Kevin Trefry. And I would pop in occasionally just to see. Brilliant. Oh, that's great, Millie. Yeah, that all the poems that are on my website are in this book, plus more that I haven't put on the website, if that makes sense, Millie. Okay, all right. But anyway, I went along to the circle one night to check out how it was all going, and Kevin said to me, "You're not going to sit there and do nothing. You can give the meditation." So I said to my guides, what should we do for meditation? And Jerome come forward and he said, tell them to fill their hearts with love from the source, or God, or creation, or whatever you want to call it. So this poem's titled Love. Fill your hearts with love, eternally flowing in abundance from our soul source, gentle as a friendly smile, powerful as the sun, divine in thought, sacred in action, creedless, colourless, love connects all. Love is freedom from fear and doubt, egoless, non-physical, unconditional love is. I hope you enjoyed that, Millie. The next poem I'd like to read is Humility. I've titled Humility. I think this one's on the website, Millie. It is on the website. What am I on about? The photo is I took a picture of a rainbow outside where I live. Okay, and I think we should all have that humility. this poem come out of a very dark time that I was in, and of course I found humility. So yeah, because there's a lot of people put me down at the time, and so I wrote this poem. Yeah, it's very much my own photos. Okay, all right. Uh, yeah, believe it or not, even the cover's one of my photos. There you go. All right, there's an admission. All right. Anyway, I'll read humility to you now, Millie. In my weakness, I embraced humility, and it became my greatest strength. In my strength, I found my truth, a child of creation, born of the stars, as all our creation, no greater than the sky, no lower than the dirt. Gifted and flawed, acceptance of myself and others is my virtue. By the grace of creation go I. On Mother Earth I stand, reaching out to the sky and stars above, balancing heart and mind with humility as my guide. I hope you enjoyed that, Millie. Right, I would like to read you this one, Millie. It's called Empty Chair. This one isn't on the website, but I was missing my dad, and it was lockdown had just been lifted, and so I took my wife to the local harvester because it's the first night out we'd had for weeks, and I sat there and I could sense my dad's presence in the chair opposite. So I wrote a poem about it, as you do. Oh, thank you, Millie. You're amazing too. That would be absolutely amazing. All right. Okay. Anyway, I'll read to you Empty Chair, Millie. Breaking bread with my beloved, my gaze drawn to the empty chair. I tell her I wish you were here to meet and break bread with us. For you to meet my wife and to know of my happiness. Sensing the essence of your presence, sadness fills my throat with a longing that burns to say the words I need you to hear. My heart knows you're over there, sitting in the empty chair. Love you, Dad. Right. Would you like me to? Would you like me to read another poem about my grief for Dad? And this is actually the this poem reflections. This poem reflections is the title of the book, and I took this photo of a moonlit night on the sea. I'm going to read this because this poem came to me when I was sitting at the traffic lights in Slough. Okay, but I think it may inspire. Mortal life is but a glimpse of all things in our waking consciousness. What are memories, reflections, naught but time can advocate. Time is a useless measure, as our reflections prove. Nothing loses its forward momentum in this revolving universe as life goes on. Reflections of love when time makes no sense. Moving forward, I cannot go back. To thank you, to tell you I love you. I converse with you within this moment. Sadly, this moment will leave me, and the future is a time we do not dwell. I turn this moment to the past to be with you. Like an old favourite film, I press replay. Sadness manifests as I stumble into the next moment, seeing your smile, feeling your words, calling within my heart. Do your best, beautiful boy. Live the best life you can. I tell you with all my heart, I promised you the best I can, knowing you walk with me where time does not exist and love is eternal and still. And yeah, that was a poem I wrote about my dad, my grief for my dad. But anyway, here's another little inspired thing from a spirit guide that just came to me. I'll have a look through it. All right, because I've been down in the past. So yeah, I'll see if I've written one about depression and anxiety. Okay? But I'll read you this. This is what the spirit guide Running Bear said to me. Love is the power of the universe. To live your truth with love is the most powerful expression of life. So please, Millie B, live your truth, whether you're depressed or anxious. Right, I'm going to read this poem to you, Millie, and it's titled Keep the Faith. Never doubt your truth and purpose in life. We will be tested. Be aware the lesson is in the test. You are doing nothing wrong, just learning to become your best. Let not the anger and hurt you feel today destroy future bridges not yet built. Be still, calm the mind and listen to the lesson as it teaches. Keep the faith, all will be revealed. My boy suffers from depression and anxiety as well, Millie. And I always say to him to sort of like control it. Don't allow it to control you. Okay, that may sound very simple. Okay. I'm going to read you this one now, Millie, called The Voice of My Heart. Okay. Silence manifests a stillness in early morn, calling my heart to rise to its highest self. From my material being, inertia in thought, struggling against the shackles of my daily life, twisting my emotions to anger, denying love. Awoken and alive, the selfless love of spirit envelops the radiant light of love within me, beckoning me to a pathway of service. My truth, my way, my light. May never this worldly darkness fade. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say I do get depressed and I do get anxious, but nothing like you suffer with, Millie. But I just feel that if we can live our truth from our hearts, okay, it opens life up to us. And if we can be brave and live our truth from our hearts, you know, and lift our hearts, as the poem says, to its highest self, we can overcome that darkness of depression, and we can sort of silence that. This has been written over 31 years, Millie. I've got every poem I've ever written in here. Okay, I've been writing poetry for 31 years. Okay, I think Equilibrium might do you good. Let's have a look. All right, but to self-publish this on Amazon, it's basically, you know, if you understand the dashboard, you can do it in an afternoon or an hour. I just needed to. What I did was I put everything in a Word document and uploaded it, and filled in all the things on the dashboard and all the rest of it. I suppose if you do it well and you don't make any mistakes, it'll take about an hour or so. But there again, it takes them 72 hours. It takes Amazon 72 hours to check it all out and make sure you haven't put anything illegal in there. Okay. You must have read this poem. Well, I'm hoping this book helps you right now, Millie. Okay. I'm really hoping because, you know, I wrote this book to help people. You know, I write these poems to help people. First of all, when I first started writing poetry, it was just my own sort of like emotions. But anyway, I think it's important to read this one to you. This is on my website, Millie, but it's called Love is My Teacher. When darkness befalls me, love teaches. Sorry, I'll start again. When darkness befalls me, love teaches me to be light. When I feel unloved, love teaches me to love. When I feel persecuted, love teaches me to live my truth. When I am hurt, love teaches me to speak my truth. When I feel all is gone, love teaches me to open my heart. Love is my guide in this mortal life. Love teaches me the truth of my eternal soul. Thank you very much for staying with me, Millie. Okay, it's a pleasure. All right. Yeah, open your heart, Millie, with love. Rise above that depression and that anxiety. All right. I was going to suggest we meditate together one night, Millie, but to do some healing meditations with you. But I don't know how we can do that. All right. Do you have Zoom, Millie? Yes, you do. I could set up a Zoom meeting. Anyway, right. This is a poem called Equilibrium, which I think means balance. All right, and I've just seen a poem. This poem may help you or it may not. I am eternal, conscious, light and colour. Yeah, keep in touch, Billy. Say hi when you feel like you want to. All right, we'll chat. I am eternal, conscious, light and colour, bound to this world of matter, reborn over and over again, till the one soul becomes its highest self. A journey of trial and error to become perfection. Through the circles of life and existence, all roads lead to oneness. Wisdom sleeps, dreaming of reason to reveal its truth. Purity is the dilemma of the open heart, where I am a blend of light and dark. I am all emotions in one consciousness. Free will gives me freedom to seek balance, accepting my darkness in restful silence to heal. My dark emotions with one question: why is darkness controlling me? Asking love to guide me to the answer, the truth I seek, so my journey can continue without hurt or disturbance, in balance, peace and light. I hope you like that one. Right, and this one is titled At Peace. Okay. I hope I'm not boring you, Millie. I will carry on if you want me to. Okay. You're the only one watching, so yeah, I do. I was in Barnes the other day. Well, the other week, should I say, I was serving Barnes. I was at Slough, which is very southwest. Okay. Yeah, if a church books me up that way, southwest London, I will go there and serve. All right, I get into Woking and stuff like that. Right, I'm going to read you this poem I wrote now called At Peace. I welcome my old friend silence to calm the noise of my mind. A welcome visitor to give me respite from all that troubles me. Ego bows to humility in silence, awakening the sentience of heart. Compassion for my persecutor is my lesson, healing and calming my mental storm. Silence bids me to become silent within this moment of clarity. All that matters is silence, as in all moments, peace is a natural state of being. I served Tooting many, many moons ago. I don't think Wimbledon will ever book me. All right, they know of me and I know of them, if you know what I mean. But I don't think I'm the right kind of medium for them. That's why they haven't booked me. All right, I'll leave it at that. Okay, Millie. All right. I would love to serve Wimbledon, by the way. This next poem, Millie, is called "The Burden of Life," beauty of life, shall I say? And this was given through me in trance. A lot of people tell me I'm unique, Millie, that I do mediumship different to everybody else. Okay. I'll give you a shout. I'll send you a WhatsApp. Okay, if I am. Anyway, this poem is titled "The Beauty of Life," and this was given through me in trance by a spirit guide called Alfred. Yeah, people tell me I'm unique because I do it different to everybody else. I don't know if you found that, because I know you watch sort of like mediums demonstrate, but people tell me that I do it differently to everybody else. Okay, which isn't a bad thing, is it? All right. Anyway, I'll read Beauty of Life to you, Millie. Okay. Do not be weighed down by the burdens of earth life. Many become sick in mind, body, and spirit due to the expectations placed upon themselves and by others who they share the earth plane with. Breathe, look around you, see and sense the beauty of life. The power and beauty of eternal life is within and all around you. The genesis of eternal life flows through you all. Each and every one of you, there is nothing you cannot overcome if you can embrace the beauty and truth of eternal life within mind, body, and spirit. Do not fear the illusion of mortality. Death does not separate your consciousness from eternal life. No wall divides the earth plane and the realms of spirit. And may God add his blessings to those words. That's right, and that's lovely, and that's a great way of overcoming depression, isn't it? I always tell if people are a bit down, I always tell them to get out in nature. Yeah, I do that myself when I'm low. Right, would you like to hear a couple of personal poems? I took the picture with that one as well, but because I used to do photography and I used to employ models sometimes. Okay, I'm going to read you this. This is a love poem, and it's about a woman who dumped me. Okay, Millie? Sleep the sleep of angels, my love. The beast of the night is now slain, and you banished me to search again. So sleep the sleep of angels, my love. Save you're a sinner, I loved you. Well, can I read another one to you, Millie? Would that be okay? I don't want to like bore you or anything like that. And as I said, it's lovely to see you. All right. Oh, well, even though you are a little square, little round picture. I haven't drunk my coffee yet, Millie. All right. I'll carry on reading till you tell me to stop. This poem's titled Beginning. And this is about another woman who dumped me. But it was the best thing that ever happened to me at the time. Okay. Beginning. I seek you neath the half moon. My spirit fades without your gentle feeling. Yeah, we'll do a few more, Millie. Okay. And I'll start from the beginning of this one. I seek you neath the half moon. My spirit fades without your gentle feeling. Eternity in afterlife will judge our purpose. The sun will rise and I will leave my love for you neath the half moon. Looking up to the morning blue, your presence is gone. Thankful for the sacred gift of life. My purpose becomes clear. Now I can seek out my life and truth without the illusion of your love. Inner creation is mine to command. The future beckons me to become. We all have inner creation, Millie. I don't know how disabling your depression and anxiety is. I should assume that it's can be crippling, but just know within yourself that you have the power to create anything. All right. Okay, I'm just going to have a look for another two poems because I don't want to bore you. All right. Okay. I'm going to read you this little poem called Journey. Well, I'm going to tell you exactly how to find your life purpose. I've always known, well, I've known for years that I'm a healer and a medium, yeah? I've done many different jobs. You're quite artistic, aren't you, Millie? You should write poetry as well. You should do drawings. Do you do ink drawings, Millie? Life Path 11. Yeah, I think you should do ink drawings, and I think you would be great at poetry too. Perhaps you should think of doing a book yourself with your thoughts. I've got a friend who's an artist, and he's done a whole book of art about his depression and about anxiety and stuff like that, and about mental health. He's done a book full of art. You know. Okay, so perhaps you could focus on that. I don't know if you want to do that or not. Okay, all right. You should write about it. Okay, you should write about that crazy journey. Right, but anyway, I've always known I'm meant to be a healer and a medium. Yeah. So around 2008, I was in a big rut in life, and I looked up to the. If you Google 1111, that will give you the answer of what you was told before. I can't remember it word for word, but because I'm thinking about how to answer you now. But about 2008, 2009, I was in a big rut. So I opened my heart up to the angels, and I said, "Angels, please help, please guide me to my purpose and help me to fulfill my life purpose." Okay. And what happened then? Everything I didn't need was taken away from me. But everything I did need was given to me. All right. But what you've got to do with that is you've got to forgive anything that you feel bad that's happened to you in life. You've got to forgive. Or anything bad you feel you've done, you've got to forgive yourself. You know, I can see you drawing in ink, Millie. There's no such word as the word can't in spirit. Wow, Millie. Yeah, I'm just thinking how to answer you, Millie, because I work with alcoholics and people who abuse drugs and stuff like that. Yeah, it would have been a lot of work and struggle. And well done. That is absolutely brilliant, young lady. 2 years sober. You keep rocking. You keep that sobriety going. All right. Okay. Yeah. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to read you a poem about my dark places. All right. When I can find it. Okay. And it's called Shine My Light, believe it or not. I need to find it. Let me. Oh, it's here. Right. I'll read you this one first. All right. Because they will leave. The more sober you stay, Millie, that anxiety will decrease. Because I used to drink hard too. All right. And my anxiety come from that drinking. But as The more sober you stay, I was what's known as a functioning alcoholic. That's what my doctor told me. I was a functioning alcoholic. So I was holding down two jobs, but I would drink lots in a day. Okay, and I was like that, if you know what I mean. And demonstrating on the platform as well. But I'd hold down two jobs. All right. Anyway, one day my son told me I'd been a failure in my life. Okay, and this answer came as quick as a flash, and I've turned it into a poem, and it's called Journey. The journey of my life is my lesson. I have never failed in my life. I am learning the truth of my soul. Failure teaches us what we are not, gently guiding us to our innermost truth. Yeah, me too. Yeah. Well, I can only say from my own experience, Millie, that my anxiety's decreased from sort of like I do drink, but yeah, once in a while, you know what I mean. Um, can I ask if you got involved with inclusion or any agencies like that? Okay, maybe you drink because you were anxious. I don't know. Me and you will have to have a long chat sometime. Okay, Millie. All right, but here's the one I want to read to you. All right, and I hope this helps you. And that now thinking about our conversation. Yeah, I mean, I, I, I work for a homeless housing association, and a lot of people we put into our sublets have been on the street, and they've been into our hostels, and we put them into sublets, and we manage them for a year. Okay, and there's alcoholics, there's people who abuse alcohol, there's people who abuse drugs, people who abuse both of them. So I'm used to dealing with the agencies, you know, and like some of the regular medication that they get as well for depression and anxiety. All right, but you know, still keep taking the medicine, obviously. But there's lots of inner things you can do to help overcome it. I'm no angel. Well, listen to this poem, Millie, and I really would like your thoughts on it. Okay, and it's called "Shine My Light." It's quite a long one, so I hope you're sitting comfortably. Shine my light. My spirit born into this physical life to experience all emotions, to live and learn how to love. It has not been easy for this fish out of water to live this physical earthly life, programmed from birth to be like everyone else, blessed and burdened with the gifts of spirit. I was the round hole trying to fit the square peg. Now I see it all. Now I see it was, yeah. Sorry, Millie. I was a round hole trying to fit the square peg. Now I see it was all a waste of time. The peg would never fit. I would have fared so much better if I had just been me, focusing on my truth and not lived a lie. I was not meant to be like everyone else. No longer will I hide my darkness behind my light. I will live in my truth and power and accept all that is within me. I am an angel and a demon. My legacy in this life has been insight, healing, kindness, compassion, hurt, and pain. For the hurt and pain I have caused, please forgive me. To those who have caused me hurt and pain, I forgive you all. I forgive you all. That matters is here within the now. I was sent to this earth to be a blessing to many. Through my foolishness, I wasted many a year searching for what I am not. To you, Great Spirit, I apologise. To the mothers of my children, I apologise. To my two sons who I left behind, I have never stopped loving you and never will. I fought my battles, loved and lost. Realising to seek acceptance from family and peers is the journey of the fool, when acceptance of the gifted self is the wisdom of the seeking heart and mind. Many regrets have chained me down from the past, the deceiver's lies slashing at my heart. Finding solace in booze and speed did not comfort my heart, only to amplify my bitter rage, as the hungry maggot gnawed at my guts. Living life at each end of the spectrum, giving messages from spirit, teaching mediumship, working the door, drinking, fighting. No longer will I listen to my demon's lies, freeing me of the chains of regret. I hear the gentle, loving whisper of my angel within, telling me to shine my light for all to see. I'd love your thoughts on that, Millie. That'd be great. Well, I think we have had something in common, haven't we? But we both had our battles with alcohol, haven't we? And I don't know if you're doing anything else, but I used to take a lot of speed to give me the energy to do both jobs. And being a doorman, I was throwing people out that half my age. That was from the heart, that poem, Millie. Really was from the heart. You know, so yeah, and I thought because you wanted, I know you asked for poems that were centered around depression and anxiety, but I'm right. I'm writing. I write that poem about my darkest times and about how I come out of it. You know, and I'm glad that's touched you. All right. I'm very humbled. Oh, we've got two people now. Would the other person like to say hi? Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'm looking forward to you reading it. Drop me a WhatsApp message and tell me what you think of all of it. Um, Obviously, me being what I am, it's all very spiritual. Um, there's some not so good poems in here, but there's love poems about my wife. Just a lot of spiritual stuff, really. My famous signature, more like my infamous signature. Yeah, I'd love to sign it for you. All right. Let's hope I'll get a booking up near you somewhere. Okay. Anyway, I'll read this last one to you. I'll make this my last poem. All right. No, there's a way round it. Okay. Is I buy it and send it to you and you send me the money. And I've got to send it to me first. I could sign it because I've got some copies. I could sign it and send it to you and you send me the money. Would that work for you? But anyway, I would like to make this the last poem, Millie, because I think this may help you as well. I don't know. You let me know, young lady. And it's a poem titled God Knows. God knows of my mind with all its temptations and desires. God knows of my bad temper and dark thoughts. God knows of my trials in my quest for purpose and belonging. God knows of my good intentions, mistakes made in good faith. God knows of the love within my heart. God knows me and loves me through my heart, guiding my earthly path, teaching me humility in all thoughts and deeds. So I must choose to love above all my selfish needs. Yeah, I've got the paperback in the card. So what I'll do is I'll get the paperback, I'll sign it. If you WhatsApp me your address, and what I'll do is I will WhatsApp you. Do you pay? Do you buy things through PayPal, Millie? You've gone quiet on me now, Millie. Yeah, I'll send you the email to send the money through to me. The paperback is £7, but please put it through friends and family. Could you make it £10 because I'll have to post it? Okay, and if you send me your address and £10, I can sign it and then post it to you on my next day off. Would that be okay? Wow, 15. I should really send you the hardback because of 15. I might even send you this. All right. Make it 20 and I'll send you that. All right. But anyway, no, I'm not going to be cheeky. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll tell you what I'll do. Let's see if I can find you on WhatsApp. Okay. I'm doing a demonstration 7th of May on Zoom. I'll send you the poster for that. Where are you? There you are, Millie. It's funny, I was thinking of you the other day. Because I thought I haven't heard from Millie for ages. So, yeah. I've just WhatsApped you where to send the money, Millie. Okay. And please put it through friends and family. So PayPal don't take a fee. Yeah, what I'll do is when I put this one on my Facebook, I'll what's the name it, and I'll send you over the poster with the Zoom details on. Okay. Right, Millie. Thank you so much for spending the last however long it is with me, and thank you for enjoying my poetry. And it's been a lovely, lovely chat. Okay, and I think I will promote my book on here again. We've been talking for 48 minutes. Bloody hell. Okay. That's fine because I won't be able to post it to you till next weekend anyway. All right. God bless you, Millie B. Drop me a line anyway sometime and we can have a chat. All right. You take care. God bless you now.